What about this one then? True or false? Humans generate 3.5% of CO2 and the rest is actually natural. True or false?
Well, humans have been driving the increase we've seen. There was already carbon dioxide in the atmosphere, and indeed we've known for a long time that the carbon dioxide and water vapor in the atmosphere is actually the only reason that the Earth's surface isn't minus 18 degrees. So we've known for a long time that carbon dioxide and water vapor in the atmosphere is what keeps the Earth warm. But we have definitely increased the amount of carbon dioxide in the atmosphere by about 50% since the late 19th century, and it's undoubtedly down to fossil fuels.
But if we
can measure the kind of carbon that's in the atmosphere, and it's from fossil fuels.
But if we only generate 3.5% of CO2 and the rest of it is natural, then surely the CO2 is not the reason for the climate changing, because it's such a small proportion. The remainder is generated naturally. So this planet, 96.5% of it generates its own CO2 with or without us.
Well, we've increased the amount of carbon dioxide in the atmosphere by about 50%. Before that, it was stable for a long period. And
but 50%
stable carbon dioxide levels and then stable climate.
But 50% of 3.5, what's that, 1.75, if my maths serves me correctly, which would mean it would be about 5 point something, which is still tiny. So I'm saying that if we generate such a small proportion of CO2 and the rest of it is natural, what makes you think that the reason why the planet is warming up is the CO2 increase, which is tiny in comparison to what is naturally occurring in any case?
Right. But remember that the natural level of carbon dioxide in the atmosphere that we had before we started burning fossil fuels was helping to keep the temperature of the Earth 32 degrees warmer than it otherwise would be. Remember, I said that without carbon dioxide and water vapor in the atmosphere, the temperature of the Earth would be about minus 18 degrees, when actually before industrialization, the average temperature was plus 14 degrees. Now, by adding 50% more carbon dioxide in the last 100 years, the average temperature has gone up by over a degree. That doesn't sound much, but let me just tell you that the difference between the average temperature today on Earth and the average temperature in the last ice age is only 5 degrees. So very small changes in the global average temperature have a massive impact on the global climate.